Welcome to hell, everybody. We are actually in hell. I mean, we're starting an assault on a fortress in hell. That feels like it should be like pretty far into the game, but we'll see. We shall see. I need to like remember how to even play the game though, because it's been a hot while. Oh, we're gonna be doing mecha stuff anyway, so it's gonna be a little bit of a different control scheme no matter what. That's funny too. Yeah, so we're like halfway through. This game is long. I don't know who, like, there was someone who said, oh yeah, this game is really short. Like, in what universe is this game short? I started this game because I thought it was gonna be short. I mean, I'm gonna finish it, but it's not short at all. Okay, it's not really working too well, gotta say. Oh, here we go. There's like a big ravine. This is probably not a very, Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, that's okay too. Alright, the mecha stuff. I have not done that in a while.
Manual controls.
I'm not even looking like for every secret. I'm just kind of like playing normally, I feel. Okay. Oh, wait, can I still parry this? I mean, I'm almost dead. I think I'm missing something. Okay, I'm definitely missing something. Hello? Excuse me? I mean, I tried to parry it. Maybe I just did not do the right timing, but it felt like I timed. Oh my god. Okay, good. I can skip it. I was getting really mad if I could not skip that.
Manual controls are now active.
Yeah, Vtube says 14 hours. I don't know how long we've been in it, but it feels like we've been there like... But what? Okay, this is weird. This is super weird. I think something is... Oh, wait, no, I don't have a... Wait, I don't have a block. Okay. Good. Why is it showing green stuff when I can't even block it, though? That's gonna be the problem. I don't have a block here. Okay. That's kind of important to know. Can sidestep. Well, yeah, but I have no idea how.
Online.
No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, okay. Space. There we go. I figured it out. We're going. Okay, we're good. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're gaming. Okay, maybe we're gaming. Maybe we're not like super gaming, but I'm gonna try to be gaming. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we can stomp. Okay, I'm getting back into it. I'm getting back into the groove. Okay, thought I completely missed that, but we're gaming. No, we're not gaming. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, there's two of them. This is getting out of hand. Oh. Wait, what am I supposed to do with this? Okay, well, I guess that's fine. I guess that works. Dodge. Bonk. Dodge. And an epic bonk. There we go. Beautiful. Challenge complete. Love to see that. You love to see that. Okay, and then ultra bonk. There we go. It did seem like they attacked each other. How much you have left? We were just talking about it. They were halfway through. Alright, here we go. But I mean, you kind of need the secrets though. I have no idea how I would be able to finish the game without looking for the secrets. Considering you get the upgrades when you look for the secrets. And I mean, I'm already struggling while finding a lot of the secrets, so I could not imagine not finding them. And being left with, like, the more basic weapons and stuff. Ow. Rude. Extremely rude. Dude, just extremely rude. Just straight up super rude. Welcome, Kiara. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the epic show that's happening here. We're kind of just bonking demons. I mean, yeah, we just started. I just found out how to play again after some while. So what was happening? Yesterday was a day off. What was I doing yesterday? Yesterday I was just kind of zooming on the Switch 2 welcome tour. I know. You might be saying it's a cash grab. You might be saying that it should be free. What do I think about it? I think it should be free. Yeah, absolutely it should be free. Totally, it should be free. However... Also, we got a pretty sweet weapon, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, but we got a really, really sweet weapon. However... There we go. Okay, now we're properly gaming. Ooh, okay, perfect. I should supercharge my weapon. Okay, got it. Okay, well, I kind of killed them before I could do that. However, with that being said, I actually think it's pretty good. I actually think it's pretty damn good. And no, it's not getting great reviews on Metacritic. People that don't think it's that great. Honestly, screw them. It's just fun. I genuinely think that Switch to Welcome Tour is super fun. A lot of the minigames are just extremely interesting, and I had a blast. I had an absolute blast trying to like play finger twister on the touch screen. I had so much fun just trying to set the console in the right angle with the stand. It's just fun. I don't know. I just think it's like a nice, fun little thing, and it's much more substantial than I thought because it's goddamn long. It's I spent, I don't know, I probably played for like 5 or 6 hours yesterday. It's pretty long, and because I was not like watching every single minute detail about the Switch 2, I learned a lot of the things. Like the Switch 2 is an extremely cleverly designed little thing. It's fantastic. I really enjoyed Nintendo Land by everyone not liking the Wii U. Well, no, people did not like not like the Wii U. A lot of people who did have the Wii U think it was great. The problem is no one had the Wii U because, yeah, because of absolutely horrible Nintendo marketing mainly. Ooh, hello, a little secret here, little secret. Time. Yeah, most people just did not get the Wii U because of absolutely horrible Nintendo marketing. Since people just assumed that it was an add-on. It was an add-on to the Wii, other than a new console. They completely screwed up, and I think that's part of the reason why they did not call it the Super Nintendo Switch in the end, even though they were thinking about it. I think one of the main reasons was that they did not want that to happen again. Okay, new upgrade. Holy Swarm. Holy Swarm will launch out seeking out blades in a white arc. Okay, I like that. I want that. I do want that. I'm gonna switch to that. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, but you were also kind of a gamer, you know. And most Nintendo, especially most Wii owners were not gamers, you know. They were families. Mostly it was like people's first and only console they ever got, and well, it did not really go well for them. What's the upgrade? It's a rune. It's a rune that basically, like, when I parry, I think it sends out like a swarm. Oh no, wait, is it R? No, I think it's just when I parry, it sends out like some stuff, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool, honestly. You know what's not pretty cool? This asshole. Okay, I need to get back into the game. I need to get, like, back into it. I kind of need to, like, slam it again. I need to, like, remember how to play this thing. Upgrades for the rune? Probably, but I can't really get them since I'm poor. I only have 181 money right now. Oh, wait, that was just a normal enemy. I didn't need to waste my ammo on him. But I still did, like a fool. I think Mario Kart was better than the 8 Deluxe one. I never played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I played it once with Julio, and that's it. Oh god, okay, that was pretty sketchy. I think Mario Kart World is pretty good, okay? It's a lot of fun. It's genuinely a lot of fun. There are some things that I would definitely change. Like, a lot of people are complaining that a lot of the races online are just in the intermissions. So, like, they're not on the actual tracks, but a lot of it takes place in the spaces outside of the tracks, and they're not as exciting. Yeah, they're not as exciting. The intermissions, they're not as exciting. True. Definitely they should have had more options. I think they should make more of the choices in the lobbies to be just the regular races, other than just the intermissions. But in general, it's just fun. It's just straight up fun. The open world sucks. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that. The open world actually sucks. I was worried about it, and yeah, it does suck. The open world is absolutely useless. Free roam is just completely and utterly useless, because all it does is that you can, like, go around the map, look for P-switches, and you can, like, complete the missions for the P-switches, which gives you a sticker. which is just completely useless because the only way that you can do with a sticker is that you can put it in a tiny little corner of your profile, like of your character picture when you're playing online. That's all it does, and that is the only thing that the free roam is for. It's just yeah, it's just really not great. The free roam, I think, is a mistake. But the races themselves are actually pretty fun. I think the races themselves are actually really fun. Okay, I can upgrade something. Let's say the shield. Okay, summon additional ethereal daggers and increase dagger damage. That seems pretty cool. Yeah, I want that. Can you decorate your account with them? But I didn't see where. Like like one time I had Bowser Jr. and he had the stickers on his back, like on his shell on his back. I have no idea how they got there. I think they are just random because I do have some stickers on my card. I never decorated it, so I think they're just random, or maybe I just did not see the option. Because I do have some stickers on my cards, but I never put them on, like anywhere in the menu or whatever. So I truly do not know. Also, what I do know is that I'm kind of getting my absolute ass kicked here, and that's not ideal. Because of these absolutely terrible turrets. Oh wait, I died. I didn't even... Wait, what killed me? Oh, there was someone behind me. Okay, fair. Yes, I will definitely put something. Maybe like, if you could like unlock characters, maybe if you would like a finished enough P switches, you would get like unlocked characters and stuff. That would be awesome. All right, or even skins or something. That would be pretty awesome. I would be all for that. Okay, I would definitely like that. But as it stands, they're pretty useless. The free roam in general is just really useless. I thought it was for characters and skins. Yeah, me too. No, it's literally just for stickers that are basically completely worthless. So yeah, that's a shame. It's a pretty damn big wasted opportunity, I would say, because I think it had a shit ton of potential, and yeah, it's just not there for now. Maybe they're gonna add some more stuff in updates. Of course, it's gonna be a game that's very much alive, so you never know. They're definitely planning to add a lot. Hopefully not as a paid DLC. That would also kind of suck. Would I get it as a paid DLC? Yes, because I kind of want more content. Because as a game, I think it's super good. You can skip free roam. Yeah, but they're not tied to the P switches. They're tied to just like the drive-throughs, and you can get them. No, yeah, you can get the drive-throughs even when you're just playing the Grand Prix and stuff. So. Yeah, the free roam in general is completely useless. Adams, welcome. How's the game? The Doom is great. I'm loving Doom. I'm loving Doom. It's a little bit longer than I expected. So I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy it for like the entire runtime. I feel that maybe if it keeps going for like the same amount of time that it has gone for, I think I might get a little bit bored of it by the end. Considering the gameplay is kind of samey for the most part, but so far it's pretty nice. Okay. Hello? Anybody home? I don't see anybody home. Is this a trap? You play that game too? Nice, nice. I think Exhibition might be the closest. I think Exhibition might be the closest just because we're almost in Act 3. And apparently Act 3 is basically just a boss fight and an absolute shit ton of side content that's better done after, you know, you finish the boss fight. But, you know, I need to finish something, especially because we have Donkey Kong Bonanza coming out in a month, and that is definitely a game that I'm going to be playing on stream. Oh boy, it's gonna be a boss battle. Here we go.
Our time will come.
You're really close. Okay, so yeah, so I think what we should do is just go for finishing the main story in Expedition, because I don't want to get over leveled, you know, and then lose the cinematic experience of the final boss fight. That's just what I've read is suggested to do. that you should not do like a lot of the side content from Act 3 before that, because it's gonna make the final boss fight a lot less impactful. And I really want the final boss fight to be, of course, as impactful as possible. Especially for such a narrative-driven game as Expedition is. I might play it afterwards in my free time. You know, just to maybe finish up more of the game, because why not? Oh god, okay, I'm still kind of liking the Impaler against this dude. I'm kind of liking the Impaler against this dude, although I might have to switch soon. Okay, good blockage, good blockage. I don't have my shield, that's pretty bad. Okay, we're gaming, we're gaming, we're gaming. Alright, still gaming. Although at low health, so I should definitely try to grab some more. There we go, okay. Oh yeah, here. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. I would love to kill this guy, though. This guy is kind of a problem. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're so good. Okay, let's try the Pulverizer for a while. In 1 or 2 streams. Really? Is it that close? Okay. Good to know, good to know. Okay, good blockage, good parries. How much health do you have, though? Oh, no, there's more of them. Oh, come on, give me the health. Thank you. Also, give me the armor, give me the armor. Okay, parry this thing. All right, good. Get Act 3 after finishing the monolith. And from what I heard, Act 3 is basically just the final boss and a lot of side content. Like, there's not a lot of like a main story before that. Oh my god, please pick up the health. Okay, we're good. Oh no, we were not. That can't be like nothing. I thought it's gonna give me so much more health than that. Okay, let's just grab some more. Hopefully nothing will kill me while I do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Okay, we're fine. So if you plan to at least have a... Oh yeah, I definitely want to get I definitely want to like watch all the optional cutscenes in the camp. Okay, that I definitely want to watch the cutscenes in the camp. That is something that I'm definitely very much inclined to do. How much health does this dude have? Like, Hobo, I know it's like a boss fight or whatever, but... Okay, let's try the rocket launcher. Maybe that's gonna be the play. Maybe that's gonna be the actual play here. Okay, I don't like the fact that this just takes away my entire shield, so I have to kind of zoom for a while. Can you please, like, give me a parryable attack? Like, thank you, finally. And I completely miss it, of course. Didn't miss that one, though. Can you please stop blocking? Hi, Julio. Hello, welcome. Unless you first try every boss. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a thing, considering how well I've been doing lately. Yeah, I do not feel that is what's gonna happen. Maybe a miracle, finally. Maybe a miracle is bound, but I don't think it is. Okay. Wasn't too hard, actually. It just took long. It didn't feel like extremely difficult.
We need you at the command station. Opening a portal now.
Okay. Opening the portal now. It's a point of no return. Kinda don't care. I think I'm gonna like go a little bit fast. Wait, that was late? Okay, well, well, if the chapters are this long, then we might be able to zoom through it then. Let's say you managed to get past the fight that destroyed you 2 streams ago. Yeah, sure, but I was like on a much higher level. Okay, well, that was a lot faster than I thought it would be. I mean, if we just keep going like this, then it's probably gonna be a lot shorter. And also, I'm a little bit inclined to do that. I did it again. I do it every time. Every single goddamn time. Thank you for the bips. Oh, this mission is longer. Okay. I was just wondering, like, if all the missions are this short, then that's gonna be really easy to do. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason, my splitting hotkey stopped working like 2 streams ago. This game comes to Switch 2. It can definitely handle it. Like, Switch 2 has ray tracing. Switch 2 has ray tracing costs, so yeah, I think it could come to Switch 2.
has arrived. Access control zones in effect.
And in theory, it's like pretty much on par with the Steam Deck in terms of power, so
Clearance required.
I don't think there's anything that's stopping them necessarily from putting it on Switch.
Access denied.
Rude. Oh, well, I can find my own access, you know what? If you're gonna give me one access out, I'm gonna get another one. Like, so far, I'm very happy with the Switch. Okay, I don't know if I talked about it on stream yet. I don't think I did. I think I only talked about it on Discord. But so far, I think it's a really, really good console, okay? With a few cons, all right? So, like, the good parts, of course, the power. The good parts of Switch 2, the power. It's finally a very powerful console for Nintendo, okay? A handheld console, of course. You can't expect it to be on par with, like, PlayStation 5, right? Of course you can't. But, yeah, for a handheld console, it's really good. Second of all, what I really like, the new Joy-Cons. Like, it's the console is larger. The new Joy-Cons are larger. And they fit much better. Like, when I'm holding the new Joy-Con, especially when it's, like, sideways, it's so much more comfy. It's so much more comfy than the old ones. The old ones are just really small. And when I play, especially when I play like Mario Bros. Wonder, then oh boy, that was a problem. That was a problem after a while because my hands just got really cramped. I think it's not gonna happen as much with the new ones. They're really nice.
Damage on multiple levels.
Pos, it's more power than Switch 1. Con, it's less power than PlayStation 6.
The mouse controls, I'm not fully sold on. Like, they work really well, but the ergonomy is not really that fantastic because the Joy-Cons are still really, really narrow. So I do not know how they will feel after extensive gameplay sessions. The first time I will probably be able to find it out is gonna be Metroid Prime 4. But they work really, really well for like the small mini games in the Welcome Tour, okay? Because you're just playing it for like a few seconds. That's fine. I don't know how well they will feel after like 3-hour gameplay. I don't know how they'll feel after a 3-hour gameplay. So the Switch one feels like a Switch Lite. Yeah, the Switch 2 is so big. It's such a substantial console. Which is fine for us. I don't know exactly how cool it's gonna be for kids because the console is huge.
Prepare the Slayer's Dragon.
The console is huge. The mouse controls are pretty cool. Like, they work really well. They're pretty precise. But I don't know how my hand will feel after after I've been playing the mouse controls for a few hours, like 2 hours at a time. I don't know how that's gonna be, how cool it's gonna be after that, but there's only one way to find out, and that is when a game actually releases that I will be able to use it on. Switch 2 Mini. I don't think they will be able to fit the power in there. Because when you play the Switch Welcome Tour, they say a lot about why the Switch is bigger and how and what they made with the Switch being bigger. Where am I supposed to go? Like, I'm assuming there, but I don't see a way to get there. Pull the controller from the first Xbox. Oh yeah, the first Xbox controller was pretty fun. That's true. That's oh, I was just supposed to go down, I guess. Okay. So yeah, that's a good part. Like, the power, great. The mouse controls, cool, but I'm not like so sure how cool they're gonna be after a few hours. What else is pretty cool about the console? The eShop is super smooth now. You can just launch the eShop. It's super smooth. It's not laggy as shit. Amazing. Amazing. Absolutely amazing stuff right there. Love that. Okay. Screen is not good. Okay. Screen? Actually, yeah. It's an LCD. Sadly, it's not an OLED. On the other hand, I get it, and I think people who were expecting that it should be an OLED are completely delusional about prices of components, because it's a 120 Hz, 1080p, 8-inch VRR screen, okay? If you made it an OLED, the price would like double. The price would like double for the Switch 2. So I absolutely understand why it's an LCD, because an OLED with these parameters would be extremely expensive to put in there. With HDR still looks amazing? It doesn't. It doesn't, because it's not HDR. As someone who has seen proper HDR, because I'm someone who does have an HDR TV, an OLED TV, it's not HDR. It's really not. It's a really damn good looking screen though. It's one of the best looking LCDs I've ever sseen, with that being said. It doesn't have a real HDR at all, but as just a 1080p, well, not 1080p, but as an LCD screen, it looks amazing. Okay, the colors are really, goddamn it, it's really bright. The contrast is actually not too bad, although yes, when something is really dark and something is really light, it's very noticeable. Especially when you first turn the switch on, and just a logo opens up without anything else. Yeah, then you can definitely see it's an LCD, but it looks really good overall. I don't know what to use. Let's use a rocket launcher because it's just fun. Okay, here we go. Watch me kill myself with it. I can't wait to do that. But it's not an HDR screen. I mean, they say it supports HDR. It really doesn't, because any screen that's going to be edge-lit and not have full array local dimming is not gonna be HDR, because that's just how HDR works, you know? HDR basically works by making parts of the screen really, really bright while making others really, really dark. And then you can have like millions of options for brightness levels. You can't do that when the entire screen is just lit up from the edges. It's just not really gonna work, all right? It's physically impossible for it to be HDR. It can display HDR signal, that's for sure, but it's not HDR. It looks good. As I said, it still looks really, really nice. God damn it. That's HDR is not as bad as mine with a €100 VA monitor who said it as HDR. Well, yeah, that's because it's the same thing. It's the same exact problem. It's edge-lit. When you have a monitor that's edge-lit, it's not gonna be HDR. It's just gonna display HDR signal, but what makes HDR good is just not gonna work there, because it's physically not capable of dimming individual parts of the screen while making other parts brighter. Okay, here we go. Let's try the shotgun. All right, let's just slam with the shotgun. I'm gonna be trusty to mention, this is a really hard fight. Maybe it's not really helping that I'm just yapping about the Switch 2, but that's fine. Of course, the con of the screen is that it is an LCD, even though, as I said, I get it. I get it that they use an LCD. If they wanted the price to be still pretty okay, they had to use an LCD, and most people just don't understand that they needed to use an LCD to get those parameters. Maybe within a couple of years, like in 2-3 years, they might get an OLED version, because the OLEDs might come down in price, and then it's gonna be absolutely feasible to do that. But yeah, for now, definitely not. Kill it. What's the idea about those terms? Yeah, that's the reason why they can't say, "Ooh, we have an HDR LCD screen." As soon as I heard that, I'm like, no, it's not gonna be HDR unless you're gonna have like a mini LED, and again, they would not get mini LED for that price. So I was like, no, it's not gonna be HDR. It's gonna claim that it's an HDR, but it's not gonna be an HDR screen, and it's not. It's really not. Especially, it was noticeable when I launched the demo in Welcome to it that was supposed to showcase the beautiful HDR image. It looks basically exactly the same. you switch between SDR and HDR, it looks almost exactly the same. Even though it shouldn't. It really, really shouldn't, but it does. Because that's just the way it is. Like, yeah, Switch to Pro, I don't think is necessary. Switch to OLED, when OLEDs do come down in price, sure. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So yeah, love the power, love the fact that they basically took the Switch and made it better. The new way the Joy-Cons attach, amazing. Absolutely amazing. The magnetic way is so good, especially for the goddamn straps. I cannot stress enough how much trouble I had detaching the straps from the old Joy-Cons. Like, it was terrible. It was so bad to put the straps on and off. This is so seamless. They just snap on, snap off super easily, no effort at all. Same with just putting the Joy-Cons in and out. Really easy to do. They fit really well. They actually hold better. Like it's actually overall much sturdier than the old Switch. It has a lot less give when you like twist them around. They fit much better than the old ones. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 4K screen. That's dumb. That's genuinely just dumb for a handheld because it would drain the battery even faster, and it's draining the battery like crazy even now. But I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. It's like with the Jaguar. This got 64 bits. Exactly. Basically the same thing. Ooh, it has HDR, and I was like, no, it's not gonna have HDR. It can output. Okay, if you output HDR, if you like dock it. If you dock it and put it on the TV, that goddamn, yeah, then it's gonna have HDR. Of course, if you have a good TV with a good HDR capabilities, which means you need either a mini LED or an OLED TV. Otherwise, you're not gonna get HDR. Then yeah, then it's gonna look really good. But yeah, not on the Switch screen. Despite the fact that it looks really good. So yeah, Joy-Cons amazing. The way they attach, amazing. The SL and SR buttons. The new ones, extremely nice. I hated the old ones. One of the things that I absolutely despised on the old Joy-Cons were the SL and SR buttons. They were extremely tiny, super difficult to use in the normal scenario. Hated them, absolutely hated them. The new ones are much larger, they click a lot better. They're made of metal, which is actually really cool because this is the way that the Joy-Cons actually attach to the console. Super clever design, and I love like really nice, clever designs. That's one of the best designs. Is this your Mario game? Yeah. This is the This is they kind of departed. They departed a little bit from the Mario formula. It's a very bold move for Nintendo. I approve. I approve of it. Because with some very small cut. Yes, that's what I was talking about before too. Yes, they were extremely uncomfy to hold. I think I need to like unlock this somehow. They were extremely uncomfy to hold. Absolutely, the new ones are a lot better in this regard. How am I supposed to get there? I mean, I guess there is like some sort of a like switch or something. What was I talking about? The screen? Yeah, the screen is really nice for being an LCD. It's still an LCD. Oh, it's this thing again. Okay, hello. Get offended by what? I'm sorry if I did offend you. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to at all. Boop. Okay. I don't think I have enough to do anything, right? Oh, I do have enough to do anything. Okay. Okay, what can I do here? Okay, that's too expensive, and I never use that, so... Oh, I can upgrade. Oh, more. Yes. Víc. Potřebujeme víc. Přesně tak. Potřebujeme mnohem víc. Fajn. Pokračujeme dále v krasojízdě. A zvýšené poškození. Přesně tak. Přesně tak. Ono to je cesta dál. It's the way forward. Okay. I thought it was be the secret how to get there, but I guess it's not. All right. So yeah, there's no risk of putting the ALAs backwards and jumping into that. Yes, exactly. Also, it's really fun that you can just put the Joy-Cons in absolutely any position on the Switch. Which, yeah, some people did say that it's gonna be really interesting for like challenge runs. You gotta be when you like put the Joy-Cons backwards and you're gonna try to like beat a game. Imagine playing Elden Ring, but the Joy-Cons are gonna be put on backwards and you're gonna try to beat the game. I think that could be like super fun. Honestly, I think that would be a super fun challenge. Yeah, it's just pretty cool. Now, it's not perfect though. Like the Switch 2, nothing is ever perfect, and the Switch 2 is definitely not perfect. Other than the screen not being an OLED, which I do understand by the way, new weapon, I do understand. There's like a little more caveats to it. Ooh.